Hier. So, we have music. Hope so, for the sake of the others, it will be normal and on the new motives. I hope, okay. Make ramen with lots of veggies, egg and so on. I got 2 out of 5 boxes from a new style. Oh, nice! Bon appetit, Hexe! It looks good. And how long do we store bolognese? You mean when I cook it fresh in the fridge? Or how long I freeze it? Also freezing, you can go easy peasy 6 months without problems. Even a bit more, I think. But usually when I store it in the fridge, as I cook it, I would say... I usually eat only 2 days, the same dish. And then I freeze it. Yeah. So, you know, let's say I cook it on Saturday morning, then I eat it Saturday evening, I eat it on Sunday, and then Sunday evening, I know I don't want to eat it again on Monday, so I freeze it, then, yeah, for the future. So, yeah, but usually, always in the fridge, because you have their minced meat inside and everything like that. Yeah, and then after 2 days. Maybe you could also go after 3 days. Depends a bit on the weather, I guess. I would say now it's not a problem since it's, you know, it's cold in general. And if you don't have big weather switches. But yeah, I usually freeze it on the 2nd day. Just because I know I don't want to eat it. You know what? I never noticed that here's a woodworking station. That's funny. I just saw it. So I was like, hey, why is here also? I mean, they introduced with update 44 that you have now icons for when you do your daily crafting with, that you know where you have to walk. And I was wondering, why is here also a black arrow? I was like, hey, it's a bit off. I always go here, always when I'm Deshan, always on this one. I never noticed even that you can craft there. Ah. I mean, I play this game since, you know, I just started to play 9 years ago. Yeah, can happen. I never noticed. So now, you know, because I always ignore this part here and just run up here and there. You always go to lower one, really? As when I'm in Deshan, I always go to the upper one. I never noticed the one here at the bottom. Even so, I go and buy or sell to that lady sometimes. Yeah. With pizza. Ooh, what kind of pizza? You have cookies? I want cookies too. I would take some cookies. Ah, these newbies? Yeah, I know. Newbie mistakes. I mean, I usually either craft here or in the rift. Just depends where I park my character. So. I like the Shan best and always go to the low one. I like everything in the Shan. I just don't like where the cooking station is. Which does not matter much with this character because I have cooked hundreds of dishes in advance. So it does not happen often that I have to go to the cooking station. Yeah. With this character. And with the others I'm too lazy to cook. So, so it does not matter. Yeah. Ingrad is good, so I will never leave Vivek City. I like it so much. Yeah, the benefits of Vivek City is that you have their no loading stuff. And you can just go to each of the crafting spots. Yeah, that's a good place, indeed. It is. Shan's cooking station would just as well have been in one of the moons. Yeah, I always thought, as when I was first here in Deshan many years ago, I always, you know, thought here in the middle, this would be the perfect cooking place. No, here, open coal grill. Perfect. I mean, why not? Here. I would have said perfect place to cook in the middle. That would make the place so much better, or even a cooking fire and enchant. Yeah, oh, that would be also good. That would be also amazing in this era. But he has so many spots. where you could place really in a good way the cooking station, so you don't have to go up there in that building and go downstairs. Also you could even just make here just the open fire, put there 2 people who say, hey, we make here camping. Whatever. you could do a lot, right? Yeah.
The right tool for the...
But yeah, I don't think they will change that. Don't know why my inventory is so full again.
I must finish this.
Yeah, I must finish this too somehow.
What do you require?
What do I require? Inventory space. Inventory space, please. I have still Tremora Plunder Skulls? Really? Oh, I have to... Oh, I did steal at some point. Okay, we have to launder that. Oh, see, I got one of the styles. I have everything now, but I got one now. This is the second style page I got from the event. This one. Yeah, okay. Naja, gut.
No,
I don't need it
this
anymore,
one.
but it's fine. I will put it for now and just in my bank. Oh, and we got the feather. See, and I got the feather now also. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. You said what I wrote just afterwards, you thought of the same thing? Yeah, I thought too, but it was really cool. I had the same thought. Normally craft in Auridon. That's home to me. That I can understand. I did craft for a long time in Devon's Watch. Even so, it's not a good place to craft, since you have to, you know, craft there on top, but to hand in the daily craft limits, you have to run down the stairs to the docks, which is not a big deal, but it's not the closest spot. And but since back in the days, which many of you maybe don't know, you had to go and hand in the daily crafting limits depending on your level on specific locations. Yeah, I was there. The starting point for Evenheart Pact was in Devon's Watch. So I was just used to that location. And I always liked that you could park, you know, outside of the city at the stables, my character. When I logged in, I made horse training, then went like in the town, started crafting, and then also the crafting spots are not bad. And running down the stairs and up is also not a big deal. So I was there for a long time. Yeah. Indeed. I can understand that, yeah. We go to Somerset because we want to launder there. The usual mushroom, salami, onion, jalapenos. Sounds fantastic. Yes, bank and trade and load screens, yeah. Yep, that would be good. You should let us buy portable camping gear. That would be also a cool idea. Yeah. Christian would explode. When I played Skyrim many years ago, I used to have a mod that let me set up camp and all that. There was a warmth meter and food drink meter that you also had to be mindful of. Oh! That's a cool thing. So like a bit more survival-like. We enter evening after the event to sort out inventories. Doing 8 accounts for you for A was overkill. How long did you need for that, Dino? That sounds like lots and lots of work. Like really lots of work. It was a bit overwhelming also maybe, or? Oh yes, now I know why I have this stuff. You had to kill for the endeavors, right? And I forgot that Miri does not like that. And then she was so annoyed with me and I got minus points. And then I did remove her. Because I was like, oh my god, she is getting mad. So I was all doing everything what she dislikes. I'm like, okay, like, good, Miri, all good. And I was like, okay, I will just remove her for now. She got really, really annoyed with me. Yep. Yeah.
Alanor is a city.
Okay. Well. So I still need to sell here for 12,000 for this achievement. See, still working on that. Huh?
Keep a watch out.
This is why I like Atsanda. He's very tolerant to stealing and killing. Yeah, I liked because of the Sharp. Sharp did not care at all. Sharp is an amazing character. I really like to have Sharp on our side. Steal 20 items from the environment. Where did I steal now? Ach so, from the last shipment, yeah. He does not like... Atsanda does hate mushrooms though, but other than that, he's pretty cool. He hates mushrooms. It's suspicious. Mushrooms are so good. It's like picking mushrooms, but on one alchemy wood, and he's happy again. Okay. Eating mushrooms is a deal breaker for me. Yeah, I really like mushrooms. Oh, did I tell you that I have second PC monitor since a few days? First it was overwhelming, but now it's amazing. Oh, you never had 2 Hexe? I did not know that. I have always 2, and so I thought you have also 2. Yeah, at the start it's overwhelming. I agree. As I remember when I had first time... Also, I remember... Maybe some of you don't know that, but you know, back in the days, we had much smaller monitor. Much smaller. And usually, the old ones were like a cube and really big and heavy. And they needed lots of space. Lots of space. Besides that, the quality was also not so good from the picture. And I remember when my monitors did die, and I got my first widescreen, which is really pretty small compared to this one now. But for the time, you know, it was huge difference. I remember when I played something then, I was like, oh my God, so much space. You know, there's so much space. It's just so much what you can see. So I remember that. And then when I had the first time 2 monitors next to each other, I was like, oh my God, how can I there and here and then moving from left to right and everything. Yeah, that was overwhelming. But I can tell you, once you're getting used to have 2, it's so tough that you have only 1. As when you then again, you know, work maybe on a laptop or you're at a place where you have only 1 monitor. It's so... It's not annoying, but it's just hard because, as at least it's for me like that, because I'm used to work, you know, open something on the left, have something work on the main screen, on the left screen I have the reference or whatever. So you don't have to alt tab usually. You just have something on your monitor to the side. And then you can coordinate that. Or I watch a video to the left and work in the middle, etc. And things like that. So it's really nice. Also, I find 2 monitors... Also, I had also for a while, for streaming, I had 3. That was too much for me. Because I had then the third one, like, when I was watching like this, so I looked up the third one above my other one. And since at least I find my monitors quite big, really big now, in my opinion, and then to have one on top of the other one, it was for me too much. Because I tried to incorporate it, but it was really not handy to look at that. It would only be good if I would have more space. and then maybe put one to the right side. Also like right of me. So that I could right and left. It would be hard because I'm so used to look to the left side. And even on streaming, I can tell you, I mainly just use a mini part. Also I have the whole screen is used, but the chat is only 1/3 of the screen. And I only look at that. The rest of the monitor I ignore while streaming. Just because then I have to look too much to the left. So I just have to... I see you in the angle of my, of my eye. So on the side. Yeah. But yeah, you can make the amazing stuff. I would also recommend if you have the space, I can also recommend you some which I use. Some monitor arms, which are like metal arms. And there you can put your monitor on. And they're really nice because you get much more space with them. And also because, your monitor is then in the air. So everything below there, you have space to put something. In my case, I have, I have the mixer, I have USB hub, I have the Stream Deck, etc. My cats love to go, below there. But what is nice, you can also, you can adjust really good the height. Depends how tall you are. So you have the perfect angle for your head to look straight. So you have a better posture when you're sitting. You know what I mean? So you sit better and you're just much more healthy. So yeah, I find it really great. And you can, also put them left or right, up and down, however you need it. For example, if you also have maybe a standing desk, that's then also helpful. Yeah, they're really nice. Mine were not even so expensive, but they're really sturdy and really good. I like them a lot. Yeah. Sharpest boy, yeah. New companions don't like murder. One is okay with stealing, the other one is partially okay with it. So Sharpie is still the best boy. Okay, that's good to know. It's my first time. Both are now the same, and it's the first time I have also curved ones. Oh, wow. Okay, curved I never had. That I can imagine that's probably really unique. And especially two curved ones next to each other. That's really... That needs some time to get used to, I can imagine. Cool. But congratulations. I'm glad you like it. Yeah. Best thing is, when you can play something or do something on the main screen, on the left side, you can just watch something or whatever. That's really, really nice. What do we have to do? 15. I can remember my old... It was so heavy compared to modern screens. Yeah. Also the old, really heavy monitors, they were like, yeah, super heavy. Really heavy. Yep. And you needed so much space with them because they're not like the square where you looked in was not so big, but they I like the old TVs. They needed so much. How do you say the depth? I'm not sure how you say that best in English, but they just needed half your table because they were just big. Also they were just fat. Yeah, they needed lots of space. Yeah. So they were deep. You really say deep, tief. Okay. Also tief is the German word for deep and blocky. Yeah. And also remember the old TVs, they were also heavy. And difficult to carry. Because yeah, if you don't, if your arms are not so long and they're they're so deep, it's hard to hold them. Especially, yeah, if you don't have like 2-meter arms. Ian is currently sitting in a cylinder-shaped screen, wrapping around it twice. Actually, my 29 ultrawide monitor died. Now I use a 24 full HD, but it's so tiny. Ah, yeah, I can imagine. If you're used to have a bigger one, that's tough. Yeah. My second monitor died a week ago. Whoa! I feel like I lost one eye. I wait for Black Friday sales to raise it. But that's smart, Force. That's really, really smart. I mean, in that case, I would also say just wait. I mean, we are already in November, and it's not so much. But I mean, you can now. I would now say look already around what kind of monitor you or which ones you would like to have. I can also recommend you really nice plugin. It's called plugin in a browser for Amazon. where you have like a graph where you can see, where you have an overview how the prices went. Usually I always did write down how the prices are, but that's not really necessary with that one. There you can see like you have a graph where you can also adjust that you see 1 year. There you can have an overview how exactly that product did change over the last year. Which is really nice because then you know when they increase the price just before a special discount, you know? So when they are lying a bit around, right? So that's quite nice to have. And you can also see if a price is really low now or not. So, yeah. It's a really good one. I have to look how it's called. But it's a really, really nice plugin. Just need to steal 2 more things. You need 1 more thing? See me?
By seed and spleen,
Come on.
you will pay for your actions.
Ja. Sorry. Mine are only 27, but they are bigger than mine before. This one has a monitor arm. Oh, nice. Awesome. One of my monitors died recently, so I have only 6 left. 60 pizza. Oh my god. How big is your table? 6? Wow. It sounds like a CIA work table. 6? Okay, 6, that's a number. Nice. I have a second 9-inch very cheap monitor. It's for monitoring ping time and temperature inside PC. Oh, okay. That's fancy. My brother has those arms for his monitors. They're pretty nice. The monitor arm was around 20 euros. Logan got the same one now for only 17 euros in sale. And mine was more expensive, I believe. I don't remember how they're called. I can look it up if you want, but they're nice. They have a really good quality. Okay, mine is on sale 50 euros at the moment. I don't remember for which price I got it. Then you got a good deal. Nice. Yeah, very deep and blocky. The cat used to like to sit on the top of the old TV as it got so warm. Yep, indeed. Yep. Again, I'm that old that I remember black white first Soviet TV with very small screen and a half fish tank style magnifying lens to be filled with water to magnify. I remember. Do you remember when it was that maybe now, maybe when you're really young, you don't know that. But I mean, now you can see all the time something on TV. Back in the days, that was not the case. There was not so many. There are not so many programs, but there was also not so many things to show on the television. So there was only for a specific amount of time TV shows. And then I don't remember when it was. Maybe midnight, maybe earlier. There was nothing. It was just, I always say it like Ameisen, like ants. Only this black-white stuff on the screen. So, yeah. So they did only for a specific amount of time there were shows. Camel. It's called Keeper. What I use. Keeper Amazon Price Tracker. That one. I never heard about Camel. But it's a great name. I was wondering, why do you say camel? Like, huh? Did I sit on a camel now? I'm like, nee. So I said I have to ask, why camel? So, wieso? I never heard about it. Thank you. I will look it up. Maybe it's better. Camel. But that's a really cool name. For sure. Okay, now I have to steal again, so we have to sell it again. That we used to call it, or that rainbow picture. Yeah, or that one. Yep, yeah, or that one, yep. It's the arm we got. Or dual one even. Nice. Yeah, I didn't want to have a dual one, as I have 2 monitors, but I have extra 2 arms, so that I can place them, you know. I have one to the left of my table, the other one to the right of my table, or more in the middle. So I can adjust them independently. So, yeah. There's so many different solutions what you can have. But they give you lots of freedom. They're really nice. They're really nice. I want to go there. A test picture with a tone that went on and on and on. Yes. I love how YouTube uses static for certain situations. Naturally, it is on technical. It's not technical and simple. Yeah, it's not. It's just like maybe they're used to that. Static was it called? Okay.
Grab a drink.
No. Endeavors are done. Wonderful.
Plenty of money to be.
Well. Okay, wonderful. So now we have almost 9k. Oh. Good. So then we can get out our... You know what's really annoying? 14! Oh my god, that's not annoying. So usually, now I can tell you what I find annoying. So usually, when you're a guild leader in ESO and you get applications, it looks like that in the notifications thingy. So I see 14 people did apply, which is a lot. So and usually when I click here, go to application list, it did send you to the application list. So like this was opened. But since, I don't know, two updates or more, I don't remember, it sends you here, which is not a big deal. I can click here and then the list will open. But I don't know why they changed it. Or if it's a bug. I don't know. But usually it was not like that. Usually it did really send you to the application list. Not to the guild listing. No idea why that got either changed or if it's a bug. I don't know. But it's one click more, which is not so much necessary. Apparently. In my opinion. Okay. We're done. So now we can go to Weald. I thought we should have now enough quests prepared. I think for... the event. And so I thought at least today we can go to do some stuff in Westfield. Which of it in the songs channel? Okay, we'll take a look. Ja, genau, that one. Genau, Grundattack. Stefan is rather getting good reviews. At 90% last time I checked. Always happy when a German game is premiered. Nice! That's amazing! I saw today a video from Drova. That's also from Germans. And they were talking about the roadmap, what they plan for the future. And that they're, that they want to implement some... Next one is like a community patch. Where they add stuff from feedback, what they want to place, and then and what they want to do in the future to improve the game. And more. Did you find time to try the game, little CP? Little CP? Okay, let me see. What does my quest journal say? Orc. Eat Oaken Claw. We can maybe go to the main city and hand in that daily quest. And do the other stuff. Then we can start a giveaway also.
There you are. I have been expecting you.
I've been expecting you. The church. Yeah. That was really good when you said, CP, go to the church. Since then, I always look at church here. That direction are the dailies. It's really helpful.
Ah, you returned. Excellent work. I can see you're ready for another round with Weald. Join forces with like-minded.
They're not completed?
We've learned that you must have our mages a wise.
Proof that? Put it. Hello Logan, whoo! That's the typical learning phase for 4X I'm in. Learning about all the races, the buildings, the units, the research, the perks didn't really count what it did. Thanks for. There's lots of reading. Yeah, I mean, this type of game, it takes the time until you get familiar with all the interface and everything. True. True. That's not something what you learn so quick. Need several ones maybe before it clicks.
Oh,
So
there you are. I have been expecting you.
I have been expecting you. Should we see where we did the quest here? Maybe this one? Here? Here? That one? Oh, here's also someone. The town of Ontus, located northwest of Skingrad between Weatherley and estate of Centurious Rise, seeks to hire a deputy to assist the new constable with clearing pending investigations regarding suspicious deaths in the town. Interested applicants should present themselves to a newly appointed constable Jabron. He can usually be found in a graveyard right outside of the town. Say hello? Also doesn't have to do endless incursion dailies in ESO. You have to! You have to do! Yeah.
I will bring your murderer to justice, Father. This, I swear. You've come to the town of Ontus at an unfortunate time, traveler. I myself have only just returned. Coming home to bury one's father is never an easy thing.
I'm here about a job posting, but I did hear you say your father was murdered.
What other explanation is there? My father, Oberyn, was town constable. He wrote to me about investigating some suspicious deaths. Then suddenly, I get a letter telling me he had died. I requested leave from the Legion and returned as fast as I could.
Do you have proof that your father was murdered?
Not yet. First, I volunteered to replace him as constable. Then I had to make the arrangements to bury him. With multiple deaths to investigate, I need to hire a deputy. So what do you say, traveler? Interested in the job?
Okay.
Your first task is to familiarize yourself with what's happening here. The graveyard is a good place to start. Notice the number of recent markers and the similar causes of death. Go on. We can talk again after you examine the newer grave markers.
Tell me about this town.
Ontus attracts workers from both the Highlands and Hammerfell. It's known for its prosperous ranch. And the quarry has made a fortune supplying Cyrodiil with stone to repair keeps on all sides of the war. As a legionary, I'm not thrilled about that.
You are legionary?
I was. Still am, I suppose. My commanding officer granted me leave to put my father's affairs in order. When that's done, then I'll decide if I'm still needed here, or if my place is back with the West Weald Legion.
We will draw the winner of the giveaway when I'm done with this quest, which I just started. So just to be aware of that. We do not request another death in Ontus. Ulbrun Afander, respected constable of the town of Ontus, beloved father, died doing what he loved. Even as the fever ravaged him, he will be missed. Dallon Forster, well-respected ranch hand, loved animals more than people. That I can understand. Could stop a charging bull with a single glance. Oha. that's a strong. But could not stand up the fatigue fever. Okay, everything with fever so far. Ivanoa Harlequin, a quarry's quarrier. She never refused hard work, known as the fastest pickaxe in Ontus. Died too young from the damn fever, leaving behind friends, loved ones, and a debt as long as the street as at the stone chip gambling den. Oha. Gal Washreef burned the candle at both ends, labored at the ranch by day and at the quarry by night. Too much work led to the early demise. When the fever took him, the entire town cried. All got fever.
Come. Tell me your thoughts, Deputy.
They all got fever.
You examined the newest grave markers. Give me your impressions, Deputy.
Other than your father, all the recent deaths were laborers, ranchers and quarry workers.
Indeed. My father wrote that both the ranch and the quarry were working their laborers very hard of late. But prior to this, I never heard of a fever that strikes down strong, healthy workers in the prime of their lives. They call it fatigue fever.
And this fatigue fever is blamed for all these deaths, including your father?
So the town leaders would have everyone believe.
Sorry, Logan.
My father made no mention of feeling unwell in his last letter. It was dated the same day he died. He often wrote to me about his investigations. Said it helped him think through all the permutations.
Does this letter say anything that can help us?
Just that he was baffled. He described fatigue fever as a strange illness that was killing workers. But he had a feeling there was more involved in the deaths. He suspected foul play. And so do I. All right, enough chatter. Let's get back to it.
What do you want me to do next?
Talk to some of the townsfolk. They may be more willing to open up to a stranger than to me. You'd be surprised what ordinary folk pick up on when those in power fail to notice.
Alright. Anyone in specific you think I should talk to?
My father's letter said he was planning to question Grakuk at the stone chip, ranch overseer Marak, and quarry boss Larina. Let's start where he left off and talk to them. Then, check my father's office. I haven't been able to do that yet.
What should I ask the townsfolk about?
Just see what they have to say about recent events. The deaths of their fellow workers. My father. What they think about fatigue fever. My father must have assumed they had something to tell him. We need to follow up on that.
Why do you want me to check your father's office?
My father's office. My office now, I suppose. It's been unoccupied since he died. I know I need to go in there. Take stock of things, but it's hard. If you could see if anything related to our investigation stands out, I'd appreciate it.
Okay. And take a look. Going on a gambling then.
Welcome to the Stone Ship Tavern and Gambling Den, stranger. Looking for work in Ontus? Or did you come to our fine establishment because you heard we host the best games of chance this side of the Strid?
I'm helping Constable Jabron with investigation. Can I ask you a few questions?
So you're Yabrin's new deputy?
Jabron's, okay, sorry.
Good. She could use the help. I'm not sure I could come back and dive into work after losing someone as close as Yabrin was to her father. What can I tell you, deputy?
What can you tell me about the father?
Constable Albrin was a good man. Kept the peace here. Made sure the workers, both native townsfolk and recent arrivals, got along. He was a friend. I know he was concerned about the illness spreading through town. Shame it killed him.
Constable Open was planning to talk to you. Any idea why?
We talked all the time. As I said, we were friends. He'd sometimes inquire if there was any chatter in the stone chip he needed to worry about. But the only news I can think of is that a lot of our regulars from the quarry haven't been in a while.
Something is off in the quarry, or? Since I'm new here, what should I know about the town of Ontus?
Not much to tell. We're a small town full of hard-working people. Most everyone is employed by the Carvane Ranch or the Raxley Quarry. Baron Carvane and Lady Raxley have always had sort of a friendly rivalry, but lately it seems less cordial.
What do you mean?
The ranch makes a substantial profit providing food for the town and the region. While the quarry has had some success, since the war for the throne heated up, it's begun to challenge the Baron's status and put a strain on their relationship.
Tell me about the fatigue fever.
It's the illness affecting the workers. Took Constable Albrin too.
Hello, Crazy Mad Tat, how are you
We saw the
doing?
first signs of it a few months back. It started innocently enough. Most thought everyone was working too hard. But then those with the illness started dying.
Why do you think Constable Open was investigating an illness?
He was? That's a good question. I suppose maybe it was a little strange that only people who work at the ranch or the quarry were getting sick. Until, that is, Healer Navalma and Albrin got ill. The disease came upon them and they died very quickly.
I would not be surprised when he went to the ranch or the quarry, probably the quarry, and that whatever he found also made him sick. What was that about the ranch and the quarry being less cordial?
The ranch makes a substantial profit providing food for the town and the region. While the quarry has had some success, since the war
You
for the
already
throne...
said it, I'm sorry. I thought now that here will be also NPCs to play Gates of Tribute, or? Would have been fitting. Look at this big barrel. Ay. It's huge. I mean, just imagine how much beer or wine or whatever you have to put there inside to fill it up. Crazy. Music is really nice and cute.
What do you have there, traveler? Something is rustling about in your bag like a fell runner on fire.
I've got an adolescent gizzard and a note from a trapper to deliver it to you.
Oh, thank you. Just look at this little darling. I always wanted to raise a gizzard by hand. I'd almost given up on Marcian. I should have known they'd find a way to finish the job. Please, take this for your trouble. Look at the wings on this little gizzard. They're so tiny, and the skin is so pink. The gizzards back in Craglorn were never this cute. I'm still waiting on 2 other quarries from Marcian. If you find them, I'd gladly pay you for the extra help.
What did you ask Marcin to trap?
I asked them to trap some guzzards for me as pets, an adolescent and an adult. They remind me of my home back in Craglorn. I also lost my dear pet wormmouth Verzidu on the journey here. If anyone can bring these creatures to me, it's Marcian.
Okay. What are you? Oh, look! Puppet player. That's pretty cool, no? That's pretty amazing. That's really cool. I can dance with it. Oh! Let's go! Here. Wine and Warriors. Engage in local Westfield culture in various ways. Thank you. Thank you very much. Got now the last companion in every guild ability on maximum. All 8 finished now. Oha! Congratulations. That was for sure lots of work.
Toss a coin to a hungry stranger.
If you guys still want to sign up for the giveaway, go for it. As said, I will draw the winner whenever we are done with this quest here. That looks like the office from Open, or? Okay, thanks for some work for sure. You have there really some dedication. Congrats. Which companion do you like the most? The mannequins in Skyrim could breathe? Really? Melody? In Cyrun? Hello, Orakan. Another typical day in Ontus. I will say that the increased output from the carbon ranch and the Wexley quarry has been impressive. I don't know what the ranch overseer and the quarry boss are feeding their workers. Whatever they're doing lately is certainly paying dividends. The town healer, Nevama, reports another worker has come down with a debilitating fever. Stress? Overwork? I asked her to keep me updated. Woke up a fight at a stone chip. Gamblers arguing over the outcome of a game. Rakok didn't want me to make a fuss, so I just sent the combatants back to their parts of town with a warning. 3 more workers have come down with that fever, with what the healer is referring to fatigue fever. 2 from the ranch and 1 from the quarry. Blames it on the exhaustion. I should speak with the overseer and quarry boss about maybe scaling back a little on the current work phase. The healer gave me a rundown of the effects of this mysterious illness. The afflicted become extremely tired and too weak to move. The terrible fever grips them, and they become delusional as they burn with sickness. As the illness progresses, they fall into a deep sleep from which they can't awaken them. And all this from workers who were extremely strong and healthy the last time they checked on them. Very strange. The first 4 workers who fell ill died today. 2 worked at the ranch and 2 worked at the quarry. The healer can't put a finger on the cause yet, but she's concerned that both the ranch and the quarry seem affected. So far, no one who doesn't work at either of these places has come down with the fatigue and fever. I visited the ranch and the quarry on my rounds today. Even with a third of their workforce down with fatigue fever, both enterprises were full engaged and appeared to be thriving. I never saw old Ghoul Weshrev have such a large crate on the stone before move so quickly. And Dallin Forster at the ranch put on a show with how fast she loaded the wagons bound for the market in Skinkward. It was almost uncanny. More deaths from fatigue fever. The healer explained that at the end the fever led to convulsions and foaming at the mouth before death finally took them. And I heard that Gal and Dallin have come down with illness. I wish we could help them all somehow. Healer Nevava sent me a note that she thinks she figured out something important about fatigue fever. I'm going to meet with her now. I arrived to find a healer on the floor. Oh, gripped by convulsion and foaming at the mouth. He died in my arms. First person not directly tied to the range of the quarry. Her healer's log was missing. This is now looking more and more like a crime, not just a simple illness. I need to determine what she was going to tell me before she was silenced. I've set up appointments to talk to Range Overseer Merak, Quarry Boss Laurina, and Krakuk at the stone ship. After that, I plan to interview Baron Carven and Lady Raxali about whatever process led to their increased productivity and how it could be connected to the fatigue fever. If someone did cause this illness and killed all these people, including the healer, I see him brought to justice. Is they coated with a human skeleton so that armor could be equipped on them? They are either supposed to make them stand still wherever you place them, but they often ignore that they are moved, breathe, and sometimes walked around the house as if they were NPCs. Really? Oh my god. I did not know that. That's really scary. Yeah, they would spontaneously move around. It was a bug that would turn your cozy home into a haunted house in seconds. Oha. Got that ever fixed? Don't know which one. Isabel, Miri, Ember, and Sharp I like the most. That's some startling experience with mannequins. If we ever play Skyrim, then we maybe see that. If I don't know if we do that. I mean, that would be a scary project to start, right? Or, I mean, I did everything in Skyrim except the main quest and the DLCs. So we could also just, focus on the main quest and the DLCs, but that does not seem to work anyway.
Despite rumors to the contrary, Carvane Ranch only hires qualified applicants. Seasoned ranch hands only. We have no time or inclination to train novices. And we especially have no need of rowdies. Perhaps you should inquire at the quarry,
I'm here to ask you some questions on behalf of Constable Jebron.
Ah, I see. I had an appointment to speak to her late father. Unfortunately, he succumbed to that terrible malady before that occurred. I'll tell you what I plan to tell him. No crime plagues the town of Ontus. Just a lamentable disease.
Why do you suppose Constable Ulpin suspected a crime?
Isn't that the nature of lawkeepers? To see a crime behind every event, guilt is the source of every motivation? Baron Carvane ordered me to cooperate, as long as it didn't interfere with the business of the ranch.
Who's Baron Carven?
You really are new. The Baron owns Carvane Ranch, which feeds most of West Weald. This fatigue fever, as it has come to be known, is a burden on business, but you can't toss a disease in the dungeon. If there is nothing else, good day to you.
Okay. Fixed more or less, but by modders. Really? The game itself never fixed it? Even after... How old is now Skyrim? I don't know. 15 years? Or less? I don't remember.
Another worker out sick. And right after one of my best died in his sleep. You look strong. Interested in making some coin in the quarry, stranger?
I already have a job. I'm working with Constable Jebron. Can I ask you some questions?
Constable Ulbrin's daughter? Look, if this is about that conversation I had with Yabrin's father, I must have been mistaken. I don't know anything about the illness, other than I've lost more quarriers lately than I can replace.
You spoke with Constable Ulbrin before he died?
Briefly. I thought I noticed something, but I was wrong. Besides, he died before we could talk more. Look, the illness is bad, but my remaining quarriers are more than making up for the workers we lost. Beyond that, I have nothing more to say.
Also, she has... I just did think her outfit looks like, one of the flow text and everything from the base game, but her face, everything what she placed there looks much newer, like newer stuff what they added to the game, or with her eye color and then lipstick and everything. Oh, interesting makeup choice. Yeah, for a quarry boss. No, I mean, I was like, also her face, just try to look only until her chin and ignore the rest. I would not see her as a quarry boss. That would be not my first thought. So, no. Okay, but she's a fancy quarry boss, yeah? She is, looks are important. Remember a trailer with 11 days. Ah, okay. Means in the anniversary in 2 days. Oh, true, Tom, true. 13, I think. Never fixed it. You could get mods to change the behavior, but nothing vanilla ever fixed it. They would just when you move. Sometimes they would return to their spots and stay still, but it was all random. Izuba is technically the best companion, but she's so naive and virgin. I just cannot throw her into any battle. Aww. Maybe she's learning to be a beauty technician in her free time. Maybe. I got hunger for Skyrim again, but I have a long backlog. Yep. Indeed. Thing is, in the Elder Scrolls, they tend to have mining operation run by a mage. Mages are good at blowing up rocks, preventing cave-ins, etc. Okay. And mages have nice makeup. Same about a quarry.
Listen, I'm just the crew boss. I hire quarriers and keep them busy. If you have questions beyond that, you need to talk to Lady Raxley. She owns the quarry
she's
and
just the boss of the
knows
team,
a lot
okay?
more about what you're asking than I do. Now, I have a quarry to run.
Assume the lady is a mage? Okay, they're good swords. Okay. Good idea.
Deputy, were you able to interview the townsfolk I suggested?
They confirmed the seriousness of the fatigue fever, but they claim to know nothing about any crimes.
I wonder what my father hoped to get out of talking to them. I know this is all tied to fatigue fever. I just don't know how. What about the constable's office? Did you find anything important there?
Yeah, I found this in your father's desk.
My father's notebook? It describes how productivity increased lately at both the quarry and the ranch. Interesting. And he mentions how the town healer died suddenly before she could share her findings. 2 suspicious deaths that break the pattern.
What are you thinking?
That 2 healthy people, not connected to the ranch or quarry, were suddenly inflicted with fatigue fever and died faster than any other victims. My father planned to talk to Baron Carvane and Lady Raxley next. Do that, while I investigate the healer.
Okay.
Let's rally at the Stone Chip Tavern when you're done, Deputy.
In Kingsgrove and Skyrim that had an alteration made to keep the place in one piece. Remember so much stuff in Skyrim? As I played Skyrim, probably then 13 years ago. And I said I did everything except the main quests. So I guess I played probably around, I don't know, 100 hours or something. But to be honest, I don't remember much. Maybe when I would play again, I would remember some stuff. What I remember is that I surprisingly really liked the Thieves Guild quest line. Because usually I don't like stealing, but I really like the story with the Nightingale was called. Oh, Nightingales and Nightingale armor. And I made a screenshot with that armor because I liked it so much. It was for ages, for many years, my wallpaper on my monitor. So for a long time. Yeah. I think I changed it. I changed it with ESO. At some point. And they take from ESO a picture. Yeah. But yeah, I had it for ages, yeah. What I also remember in Skyrim is that I was in the In the first town, where you are in this group from companions, where you get the werewolves? I think werewolves. Where you get this cool axe. This battle axe. This really nice one. I was using that. And I always wanted to complete all quests. Like in every RPG, right? You do all the quests. And then, what I did not know is that like in Skyrim, you have repeatable quests. Which go on and on and on and on and on. And I just recognized after I got from this companion quest thingies several times the same. I was like, I thought it's a bug. But then I looked it up. I was like, so this is meant to make you busy forever. I'm like, okay. Then I stop and do something else. Yeah.
If you're looking for work, please talk to quarry boss Lorena. I have more important things to do than deal with common laborers.
I'm not here for a job. I'm assisting Constable Jebron with an investigation.
Yabrin's back?
Jebron, sorry.
I assumed she was fighting in Cyrodiil, or guarding the Count's precious bear. If this is about Ulbrin's suspicions, I'll tell you what I told the healer. My quarriers enjoy the rewards that come with hard work. Illness is not an issue.
Constable Ulbrin's notebook indicated that he was planning to talk to you.
Did it? I don't recall any standing appointments. The constable always treated me with the respect I deserve. He never found it inconceivable that Emperor Leovic personally granted an Argonian an imperial title. Not like Baron Carvane.
The business hasn't suffered through fatigue fever?
My business is none of your concern. We struggled in the past, and were almost forced to sell to Carvane. But we turned things around. All it took was a war, a demand for stone, and for our quarriers to work a little harder. Now, please leave.
Played Skyrim so much. Modders made that game great. I still want to play Enderal. You know, this total conversion of Skyrim. That's on my to-do list. I don't know when. Also before I would play Skyrim again, also just vanilla Skyrim, I would probably say we go for Enderal. Did anyone of you try that? This total conversion from Skyrim? I heard really good things about it. But when I was really looking it up, then it was still in work in progress. So now it's out for many years, but yeah, so many games in so little time, right? I think it was Skyrim where I gained the mod. Where I gained mod until it breaks mentality. Yeah. Hello, Shauna, how are you doing? Good evening. Hello.
I heard you uncovered a lost shrine at Fungal Grotto. Bringing a book for travel is well worth the pack space. Shame they're so heavy.
It's a fancy house. Go this way. Now we have to find the Baron and talk to him. Here's also fancy house. Super fancy.
The Carvane Ranch does not
Good
sell
night,
to
CPs.
individual
Event sweet
buyers.
dreams.
This is not a general store. Might I suggest the markets in Skingrad? Or perhaps you can purchase a meal at the Stone Chip Tavern.
I'm not here to buy food. I'm assisting Constable Jebron with the investigation.
Glad to hear that young Yabrin has gotten right to work. Her father would be proud. But I am uncertain as to what I can tell you that would help advance her investigation. What exactly is she investigating, by the way?
They're looking into the deaths related to fatigue fever.
I didn't realize that sickness and illness were now the purview of the town constable. I can tell you what I know. A strange disease has befallen workers at my ranch and at Raxley's quarry. Unfortunate, but there's no crime that I can see.
It seems suspicious that both the town healer and Constable Ulpen died from the illness.
Is it? No matter. None of this is a concern to me, and I have no idea how to help you. I have enough to do just to keep the ranch running in these difficult times. So if there is nothing else, I'll bid you good day and good luck with your inquiries.
Okay. So she said we should meet her in the den, right? Look, lots of cheese.
Deputy, over here. Deputy, I have a message for you from Constable Yabrin.
What's the message?
The constable said she found something at the healers that pointed to a possible source of fatigue fever. She asked me to let you know, and that you should meet up with her. She wants you to help her search Carvane Manor and Lady Raxley's tower.
Constable Yepin thinks Baron Carvane or Lady Raxley are responsible?
Carvane Manor is south of town, on the Carvane Ranch. Watch yourself there. The ranch hands don't take kindly to trespassers. As for Lady Raxley's tower, it's north of town, looming over the quarry.
Okay. Sounds like we have to be sneaky, oder? Double sneaky. You like Kragok? He seems to be a cool orc. But I usually like orcs. There are 2 less orcs. Guess we have to go over there, huh?
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
Opportunistic harvesting. We have to fight? Oh, okay. And let's fight. I thought we have to be sneaky. Fighting is even better. It's nice that we have there 2 cows, not only 1, but the legs of them are also broken. Did you see that? Here, this back legs. When they walk, how that looks like.
I prefer this work to regular ranching.
His legs are just kaput. They're just broken. That does not look healthy. No. No. Okay, it's not only horses then. I guess it's also cows. Yeah. Looks like they have broken legs. I don't know. Pretty bad. Yep. They don't look so nice. Let's see what we find.
Move to flank!
Achso, jetzt hier. Baron C, our favorite alchemist, discovered a substance in a newly dug section of the quarry that could solve our productivity issues. If you're willing to set aside our usual animosity, come to my office. I believe you would be very interested in my proposal.
I didn't know you were interested in that genre. I'll have to remember that.
The following items are to be shipped to Zegas Blind, northeast of Ontus, immediately. By order of Baron Carven, use a covered wagon and be discreet. Deliver directly to Alchemist Surius. Lamp, cabbage, potatoes, and flour. 230 cabbage heads? Lots of stuff. What is he doing? It looks like he's baking a meat pie and is hiding something inside. I mean, there were like 40 bags of flour. So, I guess they make a cake or bread or something like that. Soup, you think, Alicia? Hello, Lady White. How are you doing? Did you have to work today? Did you have some free time? So now we visit Lady Rexley's tower.
I lost many friends to the fever.
Oh, I went the wrong way. It's there. Okay, good. We can go also this way. And then to the left. Following? Did not lose. Miri. I'm quite happy that we can just fight. I was worried that we have to sneak or something. So just marching inside and go pew pew. Much better.
Roll! Roll if you can!
Roll if you can. No rolling. Oh, sorry. Dark Company Mercenary in Alchemy. We have to go upstairs. Hello. Greetings. Lady R, despite our long-standing rivalry and unapologetic dislike for each other, our profits have become dependent upon one another as of late. Healer Nevema is becoming an increasing problem as she continues to examine and treat our workers. We may need to do something about that before too long. Now it seems that Constable Ubern also started to look into our business. that I cannot abide. All alchemists do use to make sure there's nothing to find at Zegar's blind. I suggest you heed my advice and make use of Dark Company mercenaries. They're quite good at what they do. Yeah, already thought this would probably work together. Lady Wexley, the usual stone that fills the newly dug section of quarry is very intriguing. I believe I can grind it into sand to create a potent elixir. This elixir, when consumed, will increase the productivity of your quarries a 1,000-fold. There may be some unfortunate side effects, but I won't know for sure until we test it on workers. This is the solution for the low productivity and loss of profits discussed. I'm just require a mechanism for getting it into the workforce repetitiously, perhaps through water or food source. I'm available to discuss it in detail at your leisure. Okay. Then we have now go to probably the alchemist store. Surreptitiously, sneakily, surreptitiously, discreetly. I understand what it was, but the word to say is really difficult. So it looks difficult and it's long. It's really tough to get it right. But thank you very, very much. But it's hard. Also some words, you know, when you look at them, we're like,
but now I'm going
to. How to pronounce it? In that regard now, I could understand in the context what they want to do. I mean, he found something in the quarry, and he wants to hide it in food or something. Maybe already guessed by the recipe list what he needs. That he wants to bake or cook something for the workers, so that he can give them some medicine without them noticing, right? Yeah. Yes, it's a complicated word. It is. Definitely not one you come across often, fortunately. Yeah. Yeah. But if it would be more often, if I would see that word more often, then I would probably learn it. Now, when I see it only once, I will probably forget about it pretty quick again. Germans, or Swedes for that matter, should not talk about words being difficult and long in other languages. Yeah, so I find often words in English that they are hard to pronounce, because either they're pronounced really different than it should be, in my opinion, because, you know, it's like all these jokes. They have a word X, and it should be pronounced like that, and they pronounce it the other way around. There's not much of a rule, so that's then tough. But we learn, right? We learn. Medicine, yes, definitely not drugs. It's medicine. It's that they get stronger, right?
I really don't like your odds.
And you are a profi, Coin Attack. Where is the entrance? Here?
Move along. This doesn't concern you.
Okay. Did you miss the entrance? Go back.
Official business. Don't come any closer.
Ah, hier. Oh, such a noob geek. Found it.
Oh, good. You found it. Place used to be crawling with goblins. Let's see what's in here now.
A reminder, whenever I'm done with the quest line, we will draw the winner of the giveaway. So if you still want to enter, you can go for that. You also have to remember you have to be around when I draw the winner. Otherwise, if you're not here, I will redraw the winner. Voila. Walk here. It looks pretty cool.
There's a key sitting on that desk. Take it, and see if it unlocks any of the drawers.
Sorry. Sorry. You have to remove that mean guy first. So we can get the key. You go away.
Not for that desk? Then let's find the lock that key opens. Something is very...
That's true, guys. You are right. Languages.
Over there. Try the key in that desk.
Alchemist Surius. Payment for our 2 prior problems is enclosed. Good work. Another issue that needs your particular expertise. Raguk at the gambling den and the new deputy. Oh, it's us! Tari Silverwood. We think they're both about to stricken with fatigue fever. Fatally. It should end this matter once and for all. As for Constable Yebrun, we have another way to deal with her. She will soon be accused of the very crimes she's been investigating. Poetic justice and all that. Fire up your alchemical equipment and make us more of your potent elixir.
They're after us. And Grakuk. I'll go warn him. You destroy this alchemical equipment.
I'm wondering, as if they hide that potion and some food, I'm really wondering how the officer and the healer got it. The fever, you know what I mean?
I won't let you destroy my life's work.
That was the alchemist? Hello, Wolfrey. Hoo-hoo. And that was very, very good. How are you doing? I wrote you on Discord today, Wolfrey.
Go round!
In case you didn't open yet. Yeah. You're a really, really good quant attack. So many languages. Really impressive.
Off with you, Swit!
Oh, her. It's her. I thought she already went away. That was our NPC quest. Oh. And if you're wondering why I fight all these guys, because you need to level Miri. Miri is level 14. Yeah. That means he needs to get some XP. If headache won't attack. You already eat something, Quant attack today?
Off we go!
What did you cook today, guys? You know, Hexe made ramen. I would say Quant attack, you go now and get some food. Also okay if you get some bread with butter and I have no clue what you like. Cheese, salami, whatever. Cooked eggs. What did you make? Omelette?
Damn. Mercenaries. Constable Yabrin. They busted in right after she arrived. Mercenaries by the looks of them. I tried to help, but I'm not the fighter I used to be. They took Yabrin.
Do you know where they took her?
They made a point of shouting so everyone could hear. Fatigue fever is your fault, you and your crooked father.
Hi, Chris Reaper.
I know that's not true. They want to blame her. Said they were taking her to the Ontus reservoir. North, near the river.
Stay with me. Oh, I guess he... Hopefully he's just unconscious, but... No. Made a wrap with salad and German beef sausage. We call it Westfälische Rinderwurst. Fried in a pan. Ooh, that sounds good. And bread with jalapeno and cheese. Oh, that sounds also nice, Elisera. Was it spicy? Spicy and delicious. Do you think, I know you are allergic against the cucumber, but since you say it's for you spicy, is it, and you know, like just compare now with jalapeno and cucumber? Can you describe the difference? So for someone who is now not like allergic. Spicy food makes everything better, so much better, even annoying people. Oh, Beaufray! Thank you so much, Beaufray, gifting us up to Curse the Reaper. That is so kind of you. Thank you very much. Curse the Reaper. Oh, sorry. Welcome back. Enjoy all the emotes. Enjoy your gift. I did go the wrong way. Did you make spicy ramen today, Hexe? Fever makes my mouth prickle. It's just not hot feeling from the pepper, but it also prickles and doesn't go away quickly. Okay, then I get what you mean. Okay, it's more like when it's okay. I get it. Yeah. So good that you now know that and can avoid it. That's really good. Yeah. You're the only person who I know and ever heard of who's allergic against cucumber. I did not even think that I mean, it makes sense that some people are allergic against it, but I did not even think about it, to be honest. So.
Agreed to sign the confession, Yabrin. My patience won't last forever.
Over here.
Give me that.
Get me out of these bonds.
I'll sign her damn name. In case you haven't noticed, we've got company.
The deputy. Mercenaries! Kill them and dump the elixir into the reservoir. Come, Rexley. We need to get out of here.
This quest line is really long, Logan.
You stop the mercenaries. I'll go after Carvain and Rexley.
Let's get this over with.
I never did like lawfolk.
Let's make this quick.
Fresh pineapple can sting your tongue because pineapple contains an enzyme that starts to attack the living tissue. Longer to damage the tongue, but enough. Yeah, I talked about it recently when I was eating pineapple. It was delicious, but you immediately after I was done eating it, you felt that the tongue is not hurting but uncomfortable. And then I remember, these pictures from under the microscope from pineapple. You can see it looks like little spears, which are there. Went downtown today to go to Asia store and other stores, and there are so many people around this time of the year that annoys me. So I got some meatballs with jalapeno and cheese filling. Yeah, I also don't like it if I go somewhere and there are too many people and it's too crowded.
Baron. I've got them. What happened at the reservoir, Deputy? I can't believe I allowed myself to get captured by this bunch. If my fellow legionaries hear about this... But tell me, did you stop the mercenaries from polluting the reservoir with the remaining elixir?
Yes, I defeated the mercenaries. They didn't have chance to dump the barrels of elixir.
Good. And we have enough evidence to implicate them. Not only in the deaths of Healer Navama and my father, but in the deaths of all those workers. Their alchemist created an elixir that made the workers more productive, but at a terrible cost.
I need to tell you, Gragok didn't make it. Oh, he died from his wounds.
That's another death to lay at their feet. And all in the name of profit. They plan to destroy the town, blame it all on me, and run off with their ill-gotten gold. I'm just glad you were here to help stop them.
What happens now?
I'll present the evidence we collected to the magistrate in Skingrad. Help determine who takes over the ranch and quarry. Ontus needs those businesses to continue, though without the danger of fatigue fever. Here's your pay, Deputy. With my thanks. I hope my father can rest easier now. I finished what he started, and brought the murderers to justice. I'll see them get whatever punishment the magistrate deems acceptable, whether life in a dungeon, or the executioner's blade. Thanks again, Deputy.
What about you? Will you stay in Ontus or return to the Legion?
That's a good question. I haven't quite decided yet. I want to stick around long enough to wrap this all up. See Carvain and Raxley face justice. Help decide the future of the ranch and quarry. Beyond that, we'll just have to see.
I'm moving on. Will you hire a new deputy?
I might have to. I'll need help rounding up the rest of the mercenaries at the ranch and the quarry. Damn it. There's a lot to do before I can figure out what's next for me. If you wander this way again, know that Ontus will always welcome you.
Thank you. Okay, we are done with the quest. So, attention, attention, winner, draw the winner of the giveaway. If you still want to enter, please type exclamation mark panda in the chat. Be sure you're following the channel. We will draw the winner in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, good luck. Oh, wait. I gave, yeah, first. Closed. If pineapples don't want to be eaten, they shouldn't be tasty. Like if you million tiny spears would stop humans chomping on them too. But it's also for kiwis. When you eat too many kiwis, they can also make your tongue awa. So. Community has long struggled with making pineapple tasty bad by slicing and canning them. Yeah, also in a can, I don't like pineapple at all. I only like them fresh. I agree. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, good luck. Rabbit! Congratulations! Wow. Hi. Really? Congrats. Bot. Long time ago. Yeah. Been forever. Try my best to get this thesis started and finish it so I can work on 3D models again. What do you think? How long do you need, Cursed Reaper, until you're done with your master paper? You know the deal? Okay. So guys, Imber Rabbit is always kind and is gifting his prize. So, who is here who needs something from our giveaway and has a good reason why he needs it? So, and then I will pick someone. Or Rabbit picks, depends. So, go for it. Now is a chance. They say, I really need X because my fish is hungry. Or whatever. Now is a chance to give there a good reason why you should be the person to get something. And what you need. That's also something. Also, yeah. You have to go here. Can we go there so easily? I don't even know how you do that. You have to go there around? Or there? Or there? Energy, you need gold road still. For which platform? I'm still the beginning of master thesis, so it takes. Did mini hexe would count as a don't really need, but I have a friend who can gold road. I really hope someone says the fish thing now. You need a pink torch spark. I've been giveaways for months. I don't need anything, but I don't have gold road yet and would love to have it. On PC or Xbox? Here I still need a gold road chapter, but then again I have a good reason not to get it since I have time to play. A hamster has a cough. I really need someone which always played and said pure hamster. I hope not that the hamster is sick. Okay, I would say gold roll is a good reason to you know. PT. So Vendor G, you don't have gold road, and Cheryl gold road. Melody? Hotchbug is sad. I agree. On PC. I believe, Sherry still, in case you wanted, if I give you a key for Xbox, you will get the other chapters too. Also, I think so. Usually it was the case. I believe if I give you a key, you should get other chapters also, which you are missing. If that's something what you want. If I try to figure out which way we have to go to reach that survey map. I'm not familiar to the spots here in Westfield yet. Going here for the first time. Bee collection beast caller. What are you doing here? Looks like a spot for quest, or? I've got him, just haven't got around to playing it. Usually with all the events they keep. Yeah, this events, yeah. You know, I know, you know, ESO events are not, I don't say they are bad, and I know you don't have to do them. But since it feels like we have all the time events going on, not much in between space. But I know some people who say ESO has 2 less events, by the way. I like that.
A steadfast
Really?
supporter.
That's the thing. I think there are too many. Oh, Quantatech. Thank you so much for your kindness, Quantatech, and gifting us up to Melody. That is so kind of you. Thank you very, very much. Oh, wait, I feel there are too many. Yeah, I think so too. When you think about it, they reduced the events. We had usually 4 events per quarter. And some years ago, they reduced it to only 3 per quarter, which means, in theory, there should be just 1 event per month. Only. So, only. Only. Okay, so. Then here's the deal. Randall G was the first one who said he does not have Gold Road for PC. So, Randall G, you get the one from Rabbit. And Cherrythil, you get just one for me because I can for PC. So you can also play Go to Westfield. And Melody, you will win it. Sooner or later. So, sooner or later. But I will not forget you. So, maybe next time. So, Gold Road for you for PC. I whisper you now. Hello, here is your gold. Gold E for PC. There you go. Joy. And then Cherrythil. Here for Cherrythil. So.
More shall gather, more shall enter the fray.
So Cherrythil, I whisper you now the key for the Goldwood chapter for PC. There we go. Congratulations both, enjoy. Congratulations. Olibu! Thank you so much for your raid. Good evening. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? How was your stream? What did you do today? More achievements? Or trials? Or what did you do? Thank you very much. Good evening. Halli, hallo, hallöchen. Guten Abend, Herr Olibu. Herzlich willkommen. Wie geht es Ihnen? Hatten Sie einen schönen Stream? So, did you now understand everything?
Back, you fetcher!
But they're pretty common melodies, so you should be able to win them sooner or later. If you join our screenshot contest, for example, you can also get them. When I do giveaways on Twitter, they're also. On top? Jawohl! Awesome. Achievements? Nice. Do you try to make 100% achievements? You don't say do yet? I never met Olibu, so I don't know if that would be fine to go directly for do. Some achievements, some dungeons, and some battlegrounds. Oha. We did so far one quest. One quest, yeah? As the first endeavors, then daily crafting wits, and one quest. It took until now. I still have to do the quest line in Weald. But at the moment I'm doing the side quest. You can say do. In English there's no difference, or? Between the and do. Right? Do. Yeah. In German, as in case someone does not know that, if you meet a stranger or your boss or something, you say sie and use their last name. So like Sie Herr Müller, you know, like that. If you maybe know each other or your friends, stuff like that, then you say du. No difference. Only thing is you might say sir, madam to strangers. Okay. Polite form was the one that was... Okay. Enough. And it makes stuff a bit easier, right? And it's often difficult for people who learn German. Because I know many friends who are learning German, and they always talk to me then like in the wrong form, that they talk to me like I'm a stranger. And I always have to tell them, it seems like they learn this form first. I always tell them, you know, that's not wrong what you said, but we are close to each other, we are friends, so you really don't have to talk to me so formally, so this is interesting. Madam Panda, so yeah, indeed. Okay, so we did now a quest line in Ontus. This is still available. Should we go there? Oh, of course. It has to be deep, the water, and we have to swim. Of course. Do you guys plan to play the Indiana Jones game, the new one? We're gonna here to the street and follow along. Not the near future. I tried to ignore that game too, because no time for it, and so I struggle not to bite. Okay. I plan on watching a panda plate after all her backlog. Also, if I get a key for that one, we will try it. Also, Indiana Jones. If I get a key. If I don't plan to purchase it, because we have so much stuff to play anyway. And I don't know if the game is for me anyway. So I don't know that. But if we get a key for it, then we will try it. Like we did for Starfield, for example. Then we can check it out.
Careful, we're headed into troublesome territory.
We need to new EO. Mademoiselle Panda. Yeah, that sounds nice. That sounds actually really nice.
Maybe I should have joined the buoyant hommages.
It's Weald. Yeah, maybe it's the inside hexe. But usually, also the Starfield key I also got for testing. Maybe we got also one for Indiana Jones. But to be honest, also I don't plan on playing it. We are anyway busy, right? I mean, I still want to play at some point Elden Ring DLC. I mean, I'm just a bit late. When was it released? In June, I think, right? And yeah, you know, I have 5 million games we need or want to play anyway.
You mortal fools!
Here, 2,525. Difficult, right? It's so difficult. There's so many nice games.
Think again. Face the wrath of the sky shatters. Now!
So, what? To be polite and respectful in Swedish, before the 1970s, you would use a personal professional title and a family name, like sous chef Jönsson, instead of a simple pronoun. It was very tedious. Really? In fact, you used it to consistency form to emphasize that the one you used obviously was lower. Oh, okay. Not that long to wait. True. Yeah, but it's always the case. If you're still young, then I feel like when you're getting older, as older as you get, the time is passing by quicker. I would say like that it feels. No? Once you're ancient and wise, you will see it goes like whee. We go now to the boss and see if we can make that. Maybe. sure if there are enough people around or not. Or maybe we are lucky. Ist Frau und Fröken Fräulein unter Deck? Yep. Ah, see. I just guessed now. That would just make sense, right? Sorry, Mr. Bear. Look, want to take... Will you now go and cook something? You really should. Nitro-Frettchen, thank you so much for resubscription. A super duper mighty tier 3 sub. Thank you very, very much for your generosity and kindness. 10 months already. Vielen, vielen, vielen Dank. Willkommen zurück. Thank you very much. It's huge. It's really super generous. Enjoy all our emotes. I hope you like them a lot. Oh, really? Oh, that's a cool story, Quantum Attack. He's probably a quest. Ow! Didn't want to fight you. You meanies. Want to go that way. Oh, that would be amazing, Hexe. And you can practice Swedish also. It would be perfect combination, no? Grunt, you could take care that Grunt is eating well, and you could practice together Swedish. It would be win-win. You need to invent teleport. Oh, you know how amazing it would be? If you could now teleport anywhere in the world, where would you go? There was this... I don't remember how it was called. There was... When I had Netflix for a short amount of time, I was watching one show where they had... how was it called? Lock and Key, I think it was called, or? And there, when you did see once a door with the special keys, you could open your door and then it would go to the door which you wanted. So let's say you knew a door in a hotel in Cuba where I would go. I could just like use that key in my door and then tuck, go through it and I would be in Cuba. Amazing, no? Amazing. Problem is you need to at least see the door once to be able to go there. But nowadays with Google Maps and videos and stuff like that, that would be not so difficult. I would go to Hai, really? As I would go to Cuba. Most places are too hot, so a cold region is. You could go to Sweden. Oh, this boss. That was a difficult one. I'll go somewhere warm right now, yeah. Oh, How cold is it for you, Cyrun? We'll teleport to Ireland, Sweden, and New Zealand. Are also nice spots. Lots of purple auroras. Nice. Not much. It's about 0-ish outside. No, okay. Yeah. But yeah, there are many. If I could just teleport, I would visit many places. For sure. But the first one which I would have in my mind would be Cuba. I would go to the ocean. We can get some food. Somewhere sunny would be nice this time of the year. I don't think I've seen the sun yet this month. Or really, is it all the time cloudy? Our alien crates are back. Luffy. Benche. And Horsey. And the good thing is they have so much armor on that I don't want to have them. Too much armor. But that's the gate, I remember. This one was so nice. This Day of Light spectacle. But I find 100 gems really a lot for it. Not quite as cute. Just looking if I need anything. Ah, okay. It's a light effect. This colorful skin. It's even so expensive for 40 gems. Fashionable deadly hat. Okay. Oh, that's lots of makeup. Night Mother's touch. Okay, I guess when we opened these crates, I got lots of low rewards. Cloudy dark gray. If the teleportation technique would work by making exactly duplicate of you and an engine destroying the original. Oh, that's not so nice. If all these 3 radiant uphangs from this crates, wow. Hmm.
And defend.
Does not look like some people are coming for Oaken Claw. At the moment.
And defend.
Wait. Oh, my favorite is the 8th century Radiant. Yeah, you have so many. They're all your favorites, right? All of them. Maybe my copy will have to be the best version of me. Oh, there's another one. Oh, but the other one went away now. Oh, there's one other guy, but now the other one is gone. Or did he change his look? Nee. The other one had like 2500 CP, or? That's unfortunate.
Wait and defend.
And there's another one. It's Olibu! Ha! Olibu is a mighty mount there, see? That's a fancy one. Look at that. Fancy Olibu. Ay, ay, ay. Purple goat? Yep. Big one. But do you think we can, with 3 people, make that boss? Or is it too difficult? Think we would be enough? If you carry, then we can go. maybe I get a better companion. Okay, or we can also try Miri. I mean, she's just level 14. Maybe she can do it. Wait, we can solo, or I can solo. As I did the boss only once, and I remember it was quite difficult, oh? I think that's the boss which makes copies, yeah? I think. Oh. He killed me. If 40 Radiant Apex mounts, wow. Congrats. That's really strong. That's a huge collection.
We are many. We are
Listen, how many champion points does Olibu have? Full?
at the stem.
That's a small bear. Oh, look how big he is. And he's angry.
Don't panic! We can do this!
Well done, moves. Attack! Attack!
Good job, Olivu. You did really carry. Like a boss. Good job. You did really good. You're strong. Thank you very much. Like a profi, I would say. Need to place one more board. Was Panda Power for sure. You got stronger just because we were watching, right? The other board. Ah, there on bottom. Yeah. You're failing when being watched. Oh, that does not work for me. But I try my best always. I hope that counts. So, but thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That was great. That you could help so good and quick. We can now hand in these 2 quests that we can do tomorrow. Another batch. And then we have to remember that we have to tomorrow go to the Luxus Furniture and to the Golden Vendor. And then we have to see that Sean Lavok is here, that we buy something so he gets a aneurysma. Gets to get heart attack. Because I buy something for lots of gold.
There you are. I have been expecting you.
Greetings.
It is said that owns excellent work. An Imperial Legion feeds on paper. Shh. Many of us, you mean?
There you are. That's perfect. Joining the lead. I'm not sure. To the south. Return to me when you're tapped.
A new follower.
We got nothing. Nothing good. Weak rings are in the golden, so it might be worth if you healer support. Spell power cure, that one I have already. Actually, I use spell power cure since 5 million years on my healer. So, as I'm pretty lazy, once I give them a set, I don't change it. So he uses since a long time the power cube. Yep. I can say do. Okay. Now we are officially friends. I saw it. Everyone saw it. I only need 6 monster shoulders and then every dungeon sticker book. I thought there was one this week, but I mixed up the dungeon. Oh, okay. I used it on Smokes the Torchbugs.
Buying and selling.
It's a pretty amazing name. Smokes the Torchbugs. That's a really cool name, actually.
Nothing to do but keep at it.
Where did you find that name? So guys, we go now to sleep because it's getting late. Tomorrow we will be back and then we play again ESO and continue questing in Weald. So let me see who we are hosting and then we go to sleep. Okay, first I have to take care of the cats, etc, etc. But So, thanks everyone for joining. Thank you for the wonderful evening. Thank you for the read. Ollie Boo and for the help. I really appreciate it. Vielen Dank. How do you smoke them? Like arsenal, like inhale? I would guess you kill them, dry them, and then make some kind of cigarette out of them, Cyrun. But I don't know. But it would be how I think you make that. But I don't know. So, good night, Grunt Attack. Go and eat something, please. Good night, Bufre. Good night, Cyrun. Good night, Olibu. Good night, Goram. Good night, Orakan. Buenos noches. Good night, Salon Wolf. Good night, Crazy Mad Hatter. Good night, Futsi Louie. Good night, Shapeless. Good night, Lady Riot. Good night, Cyrun. Good night, Logan. Good night, Hexe. Good night, Mini Hexe. Good night, Force. Good night, Mama Dragon. Good night, Wender G. Good night, Curse the Reaper. Good luck with your paper. Good night, Cherrysil. Good night, Sean LaRock. Good night, Mossberg. Good night, Nitro. Gute Nacht. Good night, TomTom. Good night, Murasaki. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Stay well in sweet dreams. And I hope I see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Tschüss. Toodles. Good night. Have a great Sunday. Good night, Dino. Gute Nacht, Olibu. Gute Nacht, everyone. Good night. Bye-bye. Toodles.